Hey everyone, Brianna Moore here. So today I'm officially 18 weeks pregnant, and we are going to talk about some of the symptoms that I've been experiencing, some of the body changes, okay, some of what is going on inside of my body and what will be going on inside of your body if you're also 18 weeks pregnant or around that time. Okay, we're going to talk about that, and we're just gonna chit chat about it, okay? So again, I'm 18 weeks pregnant officially today. And up until this point, you guys, as far as symptoms go, I've been feeling pretty darn good, okay? This will actually be my husband and I's rainbow baby. We experienced a miscarriage last year, and during that time, I felt sick the entire time. I was nauseous. I was like, seriously, like not functional. Like I wasn't even like a functional human being, okay? I just was completely out of it for a majority of that time. So for me to be 18 weeks pregnant at this point, I'm just feeling very, 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 very grateful that I've been feeling so good. The only symptoms that I've really been experiencing is extreme hunger. Okay, I'm hungry like almost every like hour and 45 minutes, 2 hours. And when I'm hungry, it's like, you get hunger cramps, right? You feel like little cramps in your stomach, but the intensity of the cramps is just kind of like extreme, okay? Like it literally like hurts, and I'm just like, I have to like breathe through them, like, okay, I need to hurry up and eat something because you know like that's just like really, really hurting. So yeah, so that's one of the symptoms I've been experiencing. Another symptoms that I've had is fatigue. So I have energy, you guys. I do. It's just that my energy doesn't last as long, and my regular sleep time, like the regular, like the normal amount of time I sleep like an extra 2 hours, okay, to feel like rejuvenated, okay, and to feel like, okay, like I can get up, I'm ready to like do this, okay. So yeah, so that's kind of like the main two symptoms that I've been having. So let me know if you've been experiencing those. I know that during this time too, a lot of women experience a lot of different cravings and all sorts of things. As far as I have had cravings, but they've kind of been like all over the place. It hasn't been like I've been craving like one particular thing. I will say that I've been craving way more sugar like the last week. This past week, I've been craving way more sugar and like just junk food. So yeah, so I guess that's another symptom as well, just that little craving as well. But other than that, like I said, I'm feeling really good, and super grateful for that. So let's talk a little bit about body changes, and don't forget to share with me in the comments, like what are some of the symptoms that you've been experiencing, okay? Hopefully you're feeling great though. But yeah, so let's talk a little bit about body changes, okay? So I wanted to talk to you guys about body changes because last night I was talking to my husband and I was telling him like, I don't know, I just feel really big and kind of like uncomfortable. So I stepped on the scale this morning and I was 152 pounds. Prior to my pregnancy, I was 147 pounds. I'm 5'7". So I've gained a total of 5 pounds so far, but I don't know, like it just feels like more, I guess. And it's probably because of like the changes physically, like what you like see in your body changing. So like one of the main changes that I've had is my boobs. They have just enlarged, okay, which is obviously normal. You're gonna have your breasts are gonna get bigger, okay. All right, so my breasts have gotten a lot larger. I don't know, maybe I would consider this a symptom because my skin also has been dry on my upper body, like my front side and my back side have been really dry. And just within the past couple of days, I've noticed my nipples have been extremely dry, and I was a bit concerned, so I started doing some research. But basically, if you're experiencing dry nipples, it's just because your boob is expanding, okay, and so it's irritating the skin like on your nipple as well, because that is stretching as well. So that's why your nipples get irritated. So I've just been like I put 2 different products on my belly area and like my back and stuff like that to prevent stretch marks, which I'll do a separate video on that. But I just take that product and I just rub it around like my areola, okay? I don't put it on my actual like the tip of my nipple because I don't know, like you have like your nipple ducts, I think that's what it's called. I don't know if it would be safe to like put it right on that area because I don't know if it would like you know, clog it up or something, or get it like infected. And I did read that if you keep this area too moist, you can get it infected. So I just put it around the, like on the areola, so on the actual nipple area, but not on the, like the actual tip of the nipple, basically. Okay. So yeah, and I'll do a separate video on the products that I've been using to help prevent stretch marks and things like that, and to keep my skin moisturized. But like I said, it's just been super dry. The products that I've been using have been helping, but it's still, you know, you just kind of like, you notice these differences. So yeah, so body changes again, right? My breasts have been enlarging. My butt has gotten larger. This is my stomach right now. Hopefully you guys can see. This is my stomach. Let me try. So you guys can see, right? So obviously my stomach has gotten larger. Prior to pregnancy, my stomach was like just super duper flat. When I went to the doctor a couple of weeks ago, my phlebotomist, she was like commenting on how small, like how flat my stomach was still, like at this point in pregnancy, which kind of concerned me as well. But I looked it up, and if you have more of an athletic build, like if you've, you know, ran track, played flag football, if you've just been really into sports and stuff like that, and you have more of an athletic build, your muscles are tighter. Okay, so like your belly muscles and things like that are tighter. Your abdominal is tighter, you know, like just your abs all together are tighter. Okay, so it can take longer for your belly to stretch, okay, because your muscles are like, they take, I don't know, just more time to stretch out or whatever. So if you're feeling a little bit insecure, like if you do have more of an athletic build and you feel like your belly isn't quite big enough, and you feel like people are commenting like that you don't quite look pregnant yet, things like that, that could be a reason why. And every pregnancy is different, and the changes in your body they vary from person to person and from pregnancy to pregnancy. Even if you've personally had multiple pregnancies, you know, it all varies. Okay. And sometimes you just kind of have to do your own research, just kind of like reassure yourself that everything's okay. Cause like when she was telling me that my stomach was like super duper flat, I was just like, okay, is something wrong? Because, you know, but I have a doctor's appointment coming up in 1 week. So she'll be doing like the measurements and things like that. So I'll give you guys an update on that as well. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give you guys some insight on that if you've been struggling with that as far as like your body changes go. You know, and then some people like start showing, you know, super, super early. So it really all just depends. Okay. It really just depends. So along with the body changes, basically in order to accommodate my growing belly and like my thickening waistline, I haven't really been wearing any jeans, because I like to wear my jeans fitted. So all of my jeans are fitted, or you know, around the abdominal area, and some of them I have like high-waisted jeans too, but they can't really accommodate my growing belly right now. So I've been wearing a lot of stretchy tights, like not maternity tights, but like athletic, just like regular athletic tights I've been wearing. And I'm about to order some more because I feel like I need to go up a size so that I can wear them throughout my pregnancy, and, you know, just for more comfort. So yeah, so I wouldn't recommend wearing anything too tight. I think that's, you know, pretty obvious. You know, it's not going to be comfortable for you, and then it's also, you know, bad for the baby as well to be so constrained. So yeah, definitely avoid anything that's like too tight. I've been wearing, like I said, a lot of tights and just t-shirts and things like that. That's pretty much what I wear every single day. So yeah, but I know that's not, you know, possible for everyone, because some people have jobs and they have to wear certain uniforms and things like that. Just do your best to just wear comfortable clothing that gives you enough room around your belly area, and where you will feel, you know, comfortable throughout the day. Okay. So yeah, so I've just personally been feeling a bit, you know, just kind of like, I've been feeling big, even though I've only gained 5 pounds. But I don't know, like I said, I think it's more of like the widening aspect of it that's kind of been making me feel that way. So if you've been feeling that way too, I mean, right now I'm just kind of like telling myself to embrace my pregnancy and embrace the, you know, changes throughout my body. and just enjoy the experience, because it's such a beautiful experience. And one of the things I've been doing too is kind of like documenting it, so like taking pictures and stuff like that weekly. So today I'll be taking another picture actually for each week. But yeah, just try to, you know, embrace your pregnancy and the changes in your body. And yeah, so that's kind of how I've been feeling, but you know, just gotta enjoy the journey. So yes, that's kind of like the symptoms that I've been having and the body changes that I've personally been, you know, experiencing and seeing like in myself. Oh, another thing, up until this point, my skin has been a little bit like just weird. I've been having like some breakouts. Right now my skin is, right now my skin looks pretty good, but you can see like the spots like from like previous little breakouts and stuff like that, or just like random bumps and stuff. I think that's yeah, I just think it's like, you know, hormones and things like that. But right now my skin is like right now it looks pretty good, you know, so I'm happy about that. I don't have anything like new coming up, but I've never gotten bumps like on my nose, but I've even gotten some bumps, like you can see like the darker, you probably can't see, but like there's some darker spots here, like from where like I've gotten like these random bumps and stuff like that on my nose area, and even like down here on my nose too. Like, so that's another thing that I actually haven't been experiencing. It's just like random breakouts and just weird bumps and things like that. So yeah, so that's something else, which I think that's probably, I don't know. That's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of rough, but it's not that bad, because obviously my skin doesn't look that bad. But I'm just saying, like, and I don't have any, you know, I don't have anything on like on my face, so you can see, you know, the blemishes and things like that. But I think that that's, like I said, just from hormones and things like that. So we all might experience some of that. Just do your best to keep your skin. What's been helping me with that though is keeping my skin exfoliated. So normally I wouldn't really exfoliate my skin unless I had makeup on or something. But now I've been exfoliating my skin like almost every single day, just using like a sponge, you know, instead of just like using your hands and things like that. I've been using like a sponge to exfoliate. I've also been doing like more clay mask on my face. The clay mask that I use is the Jungle Clay Mask by Tropical. I can't remember the brand. Okay, I'll put it down in the description. It's called a jungle mask, and it's by a brand called Tropical something, but I'll put it down in the description. Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what is going on with, but you guys can use, you know, try to use those things to help you like with your skin if you're having issues and things like that, because it really has been helping me, exfoliating and doing like clay masks to help balance out my pH. And let me know if you guys have any tips too on some things that you've been doing to keep your skin like balanced. Okay. Yeah. So another thing I want to talk to you guys about is like what's going on like with your baby right now at this time, like inside of your body. So I use an app called Baby Center. Sorry, Anna. I use an app called Baby Center to kind of like track, you know, the week-to-week progress and even day-to-day progress. They send you like little tips and things to help you like maneuver throughout your pregnancy and to help you like kind of like know what's going on, which I think is really great. So according to Baby Center, at 18 weeks pregnant, your baby is about 5.5 inches long, okay, from like the top to his feet, and about 5.5 inches long and weighs about 7 ounces. Okay. Your baby is about the size of a bell pepper. I think this is like a good size for a bell pepper. So your baby is about the size of a bell pepper. It's like a green, you know, red, yellow bell pepper. And what else did it say? This week within your pregnancy too, your baby's ears have been like set into place. So basically your baby can hear this week, which is great. So now you can start, if you haven't already. I mean, a lot of us probably have already like started talking to our babies and things like that, but it's a really great time if you haven't started yet to start talking to your baby, reading, you know, putting those little patches on your stomach, which I haven't gotten any of those yet, but there's like little patches you can put on your stomach to, so that your baby can listen to music and things like that. So that's a really great time to start doing that, you know, reading and all that great stuff. It's a really good time to do that. You know, obviously your baby is the size of a bell pepper this week, but your placenta is the size of a cantaloupe, okay? So you'll really start, a lot of people will really start to notice, not other people, I'm talking about you, like you'll start to notice, you know, more of your bump, you know, forming and things like that. And just kind of like, you know, seeing your body transition and transform throughout your pregnancy. So that's really great too. So that's kind of like a few of the things that's kind of like going on inside of your body that I thought I would share with you guys, because I was reading up on it this morning. I really enjoy kind of like looking at the app and seeing like what's going on. That's like one of like my little highlights, especially like the weekly ones, when you're, you know, when you're approaching like a new week. It's a new week for you. It's just such a journey, and just kind of like keeping up to date on like everything that's going on and learning little things. Oh, one thing I wanted to share with you guys too, sorry, let me finish my sentence, but learning new things about what's happening with your baby is really, really fun. All right, so with that, I wanted to share with you guys too that a couple days ago, my husband and I felt our very first kick. That was 2 days ago. So 17 days and I don't know, 17 weeks and what, 6 days or 5 days or something like that. We felt our first kick. Most people start feeling kicks between 17 weeks and 22 weeks. So if you haven't felt a kick yet at 18 weeks, it's totally like, there's no reason to be alarmed or anything like that. It just really depends. Sometimes the kick will, like when you first start noticing it, it might feel like kind of like a gas bubble or like a little flutter or something like that. That's kind of what it felt like for me. Because really I've been noticing it since like the beginning of week 17, but I don't know, because you can't really, sometimes it's hard to distinguish. Okay. But a lot of the times, like if it feels like a gas bubble, but you don't fart or you don't have to go to the bathroom, then that's your baby kicking. So you can just kind of place your hand where you're kind of feeling that and kind of just kind of like touch it and see, and you'll see, like, you'll feel like that bulging, you know, feeling. Okay. It might be light at first, but we felt it very, very clearly. And it was so exciting to, you know, just to feel our, you know, the baby's first kicks and things. And we felt it last night as well. It seems like nighttime is our baby's time to just, you know, I don't know, like, it's like when I'm getting adjusted in bed and stuff like that after I've showered and I'm trying to relax, that's like when the baby wants to, you know, get up and like move around. But it also could be because I'm in like a resting state. So that might be why I can notice it more at that time. So it just really depends. I also wanted to share with you guys too, an app that I've been using to kind of like hear my baby's heartbeat. So if you don't know, like this is actually our rainbow baby. So we went through a miscarriage last year. So when I found out that I was pregnant this time around, I'll admit being very, very anxious, very worried. And one of the things I wanted to do was to go out and buy a Doppler, you know, like they use at the doctor. And I literally sent my husband out to find a Doppler. And, while he was doing that, I was researching online for an app that could basically do the same thing. I didn't think I would actually find an app, you guys. I just thought I was just kind of being crazy. But I did find an app called TinyBeat. It's actually, there's different apps, like there's paid apps, free apps, but apparently there's quite a few out there. But TinyBeat is actually a completely free app. And I just downloaded it because it claimed that you could, you know, listen to your baby's heartbeat, and it had about like 4.6, 4.7 stars, and then thousands and thousands and thousands of reviews. So I just figured, you know, I was going to go ahead and give it a shot, you know? So I did, and it worked. It works so well, you guys. I still use it. At the beginning though, I was using it way too much. Like, you don't want to be like crazy. Okay. And I know it's hard not to be crazy when you're concerned, but you don't want to be doing it like every single day, twice a day, you know, just kind of like being overly excessive and obsessive. So for me right now, I've been doing it once or twice a week. That seems like a healthy norm for me personally. So yeah, so I use that to actually listen to my baby's heartbeat. So basically how it works is you just take your phone, make sure you take your phone case off, and the app has very clear instructions, but I'll just kind of go through it. But you take your phone case off, and if your phone's facing you, the left side, the bottom left side is where the microphone is. So you kind of just tilt it, make sure your volume is all the way up, you tilt it, and you just put it over your abdominal area, and you can literally find your heartbeat the same way your doctor would find your the baby's heartbeat. And to test it out, to make sure that you trust it or whatever, you can do it on your own heartbeat. You can do it on your friends, on your husbands, on your boyfriends, or whatever. Okay, just so you know that it actually works. Okay. So that's another tip, you guys. Definitely download. You can download the Baby Center app. There's plenty of baby tracking apps though that you could use. And then Tiny Beat, you can actually listen to your baby's heartbeat. And I know technology is crazy, you guys. I know it is. I work online, and so that's what really kind of like, I know that things are changing in the world. So that's kind of what made me look for the app on, online, in the app center. But yeah, so it's just, it's crazy incredible. Yeah, so I'm really, really excited. Yeah, and just working really hard to prepare for our baby, and just excited at 18 weeks and looking forward to this journey. So again, share with me, you guys, if you've been experiencing some of the symptoms, some of the, kind of like maybe not feeling quite like yourself. Let me know down in the comments what you've been experiencing, and if you've been experiencing something totally different, let me know that too down in the comments. I appreciate you guys for watching this video and kind of like going through this experience with me. It's just been such a great journey. I'm so thankful. I thank God that we're here at this point, and we're just carrying on from here. And I wish all of you guys very healthy, happy, safe pregnancies, and happy, healthy, happy babies. And yeah, so if you enjoyed this video, you guys, just make sure you like it, subscribe to my channel here. And we'll be doing more videos about pregnancy updates and things like that. I'll probably create like a little series out of this as well. This channel will have multiple series on it as well. So definitely subscribe if you like this type of content. And if you enjoyed this video, you can also hit that notifications button so that you never miss an update, you guys. Again, it's Brianna Moore here. I wish you all just happy, healthy pregnancies and babies, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks.